People, welcome to the most exciting podcast known to man. Stop Crying Poser. I think it's episode 13, 14, 15, 25. I don't know what episode it is, but we're going to have a good one because I just got in a fight less than 15 hours ago. But first, let's shout out everyone in the chat. Cassidy, Migatoni, Tim, Liam, Lewis, B-Town Dalla, Hockey Man, C. Barks, Reese, and more. We actually have more viewers today than we've ever had, which makes me happy because it means the podcast is growing. The family's getting bigger. Chase Bands, Don Vito, Ginger Beard Man. I appreciate everyone who showed up today to watch live. Lyocell, Gross Pants. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube or listening on iTunes, excuse me, feel free one day, if you're free on Friday, come hang out right around 4 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. You can watch it. I also try to keep everyone updated on my YouTube channel and also on my Instagram at BlackNinjaLV. The LV stands for Las Vegas. Look at this L's kind of slanted. Like this is a good L. This L, a little slanted. My hand's kind of swollen because last night I got into a bar fight. Oh, I should have brought the t-shirt. T-shirt's all bloody, elbows all mashed up. So let me set the scene for you guys before we do the news, because effectively I clickbaited a lot of people into watching this episode because I just wrote, I got in a fight, I'm going to talk about it, and I am. So I went to the bar to hang out. I was relaxing with my lady, having a good old time, drinking beer. I was drinking a Budweiser. She was drinking a Crown and Diet Coke. We were having a great time chatting it up with the bartender. We talked about, he said he's going to have a yard sale. I told him about Mario. We're having a great time, just getting to know each other. It's going good. And then this guy comes in. I'm in the bathroom when they come in, so I didn't see what happened, but I guess he was super disrespectful to the bartender. When I came out, he was yelling at the bartender saying, "You're going to get a zero tip. Your tip is going to be zero. It's going to be $0. And I'm like, oh, shit, I wonder what happened. So then the guy's girlfriend came in. Apparently what had happened was she had come in with him, and as always, when the bartender sees someone new here in Nevada, Las Vegas, he asks for their ID. No matter how old you are, you always will get carded. And you can make a funny joke about it. You can go, oh, makes me feel young again. But instead of making a funny joke about it, the chick had to go out to the car and get her ID, because if the bar is found out to have not ID'd someone, they can be fined tens of thousands of dollars, and they can lose their liquor license and probably even their gaming license, which would make, number one, the bar owner would go into a massive amount of debt, but it would also shut down the bar no matter what. So this guy comes in. He already has a pretty sour attitude, and he's talking shit to the bartender. The first thing he asks for is, and instead of saying, hey, what's up, man? Like, hi, I'm James. What's your name? Chris. Okay. Nice to meet you, Chris. Can I get a shot of Jack? This is what happened. And I'm pretty sure the guy had a few too many drinks already. He goes, bartender, give me a shot. And the guy goes, okay, what would you like? And then the guy goes, shut the fuck up. I cannot make this up. He goes, you get a shot of what? He goes, shut the fuck up. And he's like, I can't give you a shot if I don't know what you want. And then he repeats it, shut the fuck up. And then the bartender just stared at him like, what? And then he took a shot of, what's a pickleback? I think he took a shot of tequila and like pickle juice. Whatever a pickleback is, he ended up getting a pickleback. I don't know what that is. Shot of liquor, drinks the pickle. He goes, oh, that's really good. But he also made this face like, like, I don't know how people like that can get drunk. How do you get drunk if you don't even like the alcohol? Is my question. Number two, why go to the bar if you're already in that bad of a mood where you're going to immediately start talking shit? So the guy is already on thin ice. He didn't say anything to me, though. So at this point, I'm just kind of sitting there enjoying, like, the awkwardness of the situation. I felt bad for the bartender, but at the same time, I'm like 6 seats away. So I'm just sitting there just kind of like, I like moments like that. When there's weird tension or something weird's going on, I love being a spectator. I love to people watch when things are getting all weird. So it's always good to not be involved. And I was not going to get involved at all. So I'm sitting there hanging out with my lady. I At some point, the guy started talking shit to me. And I'm like, okay, this guy's kind of drunk, whatever. I don't remember exactly what he was saying, but he was talking shit. And some of his shit talk was in Spanish. And it was like, pendejo this, fucking gringo this. And I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. So I'm just talking to my lady. And I'm sitting like this, and he's over there. So if I'm talking to my lady, she can see him, but he's kind of like way off in the corner of my eye. So I guess he was staring, talking more shit than I even like was. I'm pretty good at blocking people out, tuning them out. And I've been really drunk in the past, and I've been out of hand. And it's always like, big shout out to everyone who had to deal with me when I was drunk and didn't beat me up. They would always just be like, okay, dude, just stay over there, stop talking shit, be over there. And I wanted to be that person for this guy. I didn't want to get in a fight with him. So anyways, at some point he goes, hey, you two, I want to buy you guys a shot. You guys like tequila? And I go, I don't really drink tequila. I don't like tequila. And she was just feeling awkward already. She didn't want tequila. She likes tequila, but she didn't want the tequila, whatever reason. I'm like, listen, nah, man, I'm cool. I'm drinking beer right now. I'm not really taking shots. And he goes, come on, take a shot. And he's like kind of being a dick about it. And I'm like, okay, if there's anything I've learned from security is the main thing to do is not rile somebody up. So I want to keep this a cool, calm, and collected fucking situation. And I go, okay, fine. If you want to buy us a shot, fine. I'll drink a Fireball. I'll drink a Fireball. And he goes, what's Fireball? And I'm like, it's kind of like a sweet cinnamon drink. It's like a cinnamon whiskey. It's like a lot of chicks drink it, and it's a lot easier to drink for me than tequila. And he goes, oh, so you're a fucking pussy. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like, this could just still be like barroom camaraderie. Like, oh, this guy's a pussy. This could be his way of making friends, because I do that all the time. That's sort of my way of making friends. Is I kind of want to see if I can push somebody's buttons, and then if they pass the initiation, then we become friends. So I just kind of knock it off. Like, okay, cool, yeah, sure. You can call me a pussy. You can call me whatever you want, because you're paying for the shot. The guy pours the shots. He hears them say, I'm paying for it. And then he goes, okay, so these are on you. And then he looks at the bartender and he goes, I'm not fucking paying for their shots. And I'm just like, what? You brought this whole thing up. So he's kind of like, clearly the guy's not super sober, but he's also like really in a fighting mood. He goes, I'm not paying for their fucking shot. And I'm just like, don't worry about it, dude. I'll pay for the shots. I don't even worry about it. I'm not even worried about it. Fireball's only $3 out here. $3 for a shot. Easy fucking money. All good. I don't mean to make the story long and drawn out. I just want to set the scene for how many chances I gave this guy. In baseball, you get 3 chances. This guy, I don't know what sport has 15 chances. Like if baseball had 15 strikes, that's how long it took before this guy finally struck out. And at some point, he just kept calling me a bitch. And then he started to make it like he pretended that I was talking shit on him. He's like, oh, you don't like me because I'm Mexican or something? And I was like, I didn't say any of that, dude. I'm sitting here having a drink with my lady. We're watching fucking Sports Center. And he's like, oh, what's up then, motherfucker? You won't do shit. You won't fucking do shit. And I look at him. I'm like, really, dude? You really want to do this? And he's like, whatever, dude. Fuck you, white boy. And I'm just like, I waited. And then he threatened my chick or something. And I was like, all right. And I didn't get super mad. I was like, all right. Took my hat off, took my glasses off, pulled my wallet out, set it nice and neat in front of me, walked over to him, punched him right in the fucking face. Oh, and he stood up. He was ready. He didn't get sucker punched because I'm sure his version of the story, he got sucker punched. He stood up, looked at me, got ready. He started to walk into me. I fucking caught him right in the fucking head with one punch, and then he hugged me. And I had one of his arms, so it'd be like a head arm choke. So I had one of his arms out. The back of my neck was in his armpit. So I do that. I slam him down to the ground, and I fucking elbowed him super hard. It wasn't so much my elbow was connecting with his head, but it was the back of his head was connecting with the ground really hard, and it was concrete floor. So I bopped him, boom, 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 and then he goes limp, and then I get up, super calm. I didn't yell, I didn't scream, got up. His chick started crying, dude. She's bawling in tears. Like, I think she thought he was dead. The way that she was crying, it seemed like she thought her boyfriend was now dead. So I walked back over 6 seats over to my fucking chair. I picked up my wallet, my glasses. The bartender goes, hey, listen, Steve, I know he was asking for it, but you got to get out. You got to get out of the bar. So I picked up my shit. He didn't even charge me for all my drinks, you know. So I threw $20 down, picked all my shit, walked out of the bar, got in my car. I was only a block away. I wasn't fucking super drunk, by the way, guys, so I don't want to hear any of this. Oh, you drove home drunk. No, I was fine. We're watching Sports Center. I'm having a drink with my lady. So we get to the car. We leave. We're on the way home, and then I got, like, the adrenaline dump. Like, then I started, like, shaking. Like, I was having weird body shakes. Like, you know, sometimes when you touch, like, cold water and you're like, ooh. I was getting that shit the whole way home. Like, ooh. Like, making these weird bear noises. And my chick's like, are you fucking mad? You're not mad? And I'm like, no, I'm chill. I just got to chill out. Like, I'm really hyped up. I could feel, like, the adrenaline going all crazy in my body. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm not mad. I just really got to chill out. I really want to go home and sit on the couch and drink another beer. So that's what I did. I came home. First thing I did, I went and pet Koopa, my little puppy. I was like, hey, Koopa, how are you? Good, blah, 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 blah. Just trying to, like, chill my heart rate down. And then I drank a Natty Daddy, 8% Natty Daddy, 15-pack for $7, greatest deal on earth. And talked to my chick about it. Told her I'm glad you didn't get involved. I'm glad you didn't fucking get in the middle. Said appreciate that. And then I went to sleep, and I woke up. And as I was filming this podcast for the pre-show, we always are streaming for about 15 minutes before we go live for the actual show. I got a text. Let me read the text for you guys so I can feel like a little more of a badass. The bartender said, I texted. I said, hey, I hope I'm not 86th. I didn't mean to get out of hand. Like, I apologized. I said, hey, listen, I didn't mean to get out of hand, but that guy, like, threatened me, threatened my chick, and he was talking shit the whole time. I let the guy call me a bitch. I let the guy call me a pussy. I let him do everything he could possibly do. But as soon as he threatens me and my chick, dude, I had to make a move, you know? My chick even said that. She was like, he was calling you a bitch, and you were kind of looking like a bitch. Like, you didn't do anything. You kind of did look like a bitch. And I was like, oh, thanks, babe. Thanks. Okay, thanks. Well, here's the thing. The guy's drunk, and I wanted to give him as many chances as possible because, like I said, when I look back on my life, there's been a few times when I deserved an ass beating, and I got let go. You know, they let me go free. The reason they let me go free is because I only got to strike number 14, and then I fucking shut the hell up. This guy got to strike 15, and then he got struck out, and I had to be the umpire. So anyways, his head was all bloody, my elbow was all bloody, and I said, hey, I'm sorry about what happened. He said, you're not 86th. My boss said that from what he saw on the video, you were in the right. You were right to do so. And that you made short work of that guy. That's right, bitches. I make short work of motherfuckers. Oh, I'm really happy I'm not 86th because I do really like that bar. And I just found out they have a new game called Ultimate X Poker, and I really want to play that game. But this was a disaster for that guy. You know, he got fucked up really bad. And, I don't know. I think he for sure 100% deserved it. My chick asked me, because I've told her stories in the past where I've gotten in a fight. I got in a fight downtown. It was my most recent fight before this, I think. There might have been one in between. But this was I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. I was with Nick G's lady, and Richie. Some guy was talking shit. He put his finger on my face and said, no, motherfucker, you walk that way. And that set me off because I hate when people put their fingers out. I don't know what it is. Something about the finger pointing just makes me go crazy. And then telling me where I'm allowed to walk when I'm a fucking citizen of the United States. I'm allowed to fucking walk wherever I want. So anyways, I knocked that guy out, and then I felt really bad. I had a really bad guilt trip for that fight. Versus this fight, I didn't have a guilt trip at all because I knew with beyond a shadow of a doubt that this guy 100% deserved to get fucked up. And it was gnarly. My chick didn't have time to see what happened. She took 5 steps, and by the time that, because the bar is pretty high. The bar is like maybe, I don't know, like in between your nipples and your belly button. That's how tall the bar is. It's kind of a tall bar. I don't know if all bars are like that in the world, but I know in Las Vegas they're all about that size. So she couldn't see what happened because the bar is shaped like a square. So there's like 5 seats here, 8 seats here, 5 seats here. It's like a big square. So by the time she walked over, the guy was already unconscious. I hit him like, I wish I could think of a UFC fight that it would remind you guys of, but it was just like limp, and I was like, done with this. That's also a big thing. I've seen a lot of the time I've seen a lot of fights downtown, and when I see this, dude, it really rubs me the wrong way. When I see someone unconscious, it typically happens on like a 3-on-3 fight or like a 4-on-4 fight, like any fight where there's a bunch of people going. Usually right when the fight starts, one person gets knocked out. You know, like that's pretty good odds. One person's going to get knocked out. Eventually, the fight comes to a close, and there's one person knocked out, and then there's always that one fucking douchebag on the winning team who walks over to the knocked out guy and kicks him right in the face. And I cringe when I think about that. Like, dude, you won the fight. The guy's knocked out. Short of him being a child molester, there's no fucking reason to re-knock someone out after they're already completely unconscious. That shit always rubs me the wrong way. And one day, I actually watched Tex knock some dude out at a bar. And the guy totally deserved it. The guy fucking pushed him. And it was pretty funny. The way Tex did it, the guy was holding a beer. The guy pushed Tex and said, "You're not going to do shit." And this was after he was talking shit to Tex's girl. And I think he was talking shit to my girl, but I let the guy go on that occasion too. Maybe I'm just a bitch. Maybe I'm just a pussy. Anyways, the guy was holding a Corona, I remember. And Tex slapped the Corona out of his hand. And as the guy looked down to see his beer breaking, Tex fucking blasted him. Boom! Killed the guy. And then the guy fell down, and then Tex went boom, 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 hit him 3 times, and then I ran up behind Tex, and I grabbed him like under his arms, lifted him up, pushed him towards the door, and then we got right the fuck out of there, because that was a big party bar. We would have for sure went to jail. But in that situation, Tex almost went overboard with the knocking out of a guy that's already knocked out. But I picked him up because I'm so against that shit, and I hope that you guys are too. I hope that when you guys see that shit or experience that shit, that you have enough self-control to not do that shit. It's just bad for business. Just bad for business, bad for the guy's brain. Listen, you got knocked out, you lost. You know, you don't have to fucking hurt the guy, you know. Also downtown, this happened last year. Some guy was walking, got in a fight with somebody who was waiting to get into a club, hit him one time. The guy fucking died. Right then and there. One punch, guy fucking died. Dude, no fucking reason to be hitting people when they're already out, because what if that shit happened? You gotta live with that? You fucking killed some guy? Holy shit. What a crazy, crazy world. But go ahead and give me a hell yeah in the chat, because I fucked some dude up. He totally deserved it. No one's gonna threaten me. You can call me a bitch. You can call me a pussy, as long as you buy me a shot. In fact, you can pretty much call me a bitch, call me a pussy whenever. I usually don't trip out over that kind of shit. But guy got what was coming to him. He got what was coming to him. It's a happy ending because I did not get kicked out of the bar. Nobody's mad at me. And we paid the bartender on our way out. And I think that how much of a dick that guy was being to the bartender, I think the bartender, you know what? I feel like I'm going to be his hero. I feel like he's going to buy me a shot next time. Bartender's going to go, "Hey, listen, man. I know you left here on bad terms last time, but let me first give you an up top slap hands, and here's a free fireball shot that I'm not paying for." Oh man. So, anyways, let's talk a little bit about Las Vegas news. I feel like we had a great little story moment right there. We're 20 minutes into the podcast already, and we haven't covered any news. We talked about this last week. The punk band NoFX is effectively banned in the United States after belittling 1 October victims. If you guys are not familiar, 1 October was the biggest mass shooting in American history, happened right here in Las Vegas, and NoFX made a joke about it, saying something along the lines of, "I'm glad it wasn't punk rock people that died, I'm glad it was country people," and something along the lines of, "If you go to a country show, you might get shot in Las Vegas." Whatever it was in really poor taste, and I know these guys are trying to be edgy, and they're trying to make jokes, but you can't make jokes about 56 people dying in their own fucking city. Because, first off, you can't make jokes about anything. Here in the city, it may be kind of a big city, like on paper, but everyone knows everybody. So, effectively, it's like Facebook. Somebody in that crowd either was there or had a close family member fucking died. And when I say someone in that crowd, I mean probably 10% of the people at that concert had lost a loved one. And this fucking band is going to make a joke about it. You know what? Here's what happens in life. You make a fucking mistake, and you fucking pay for it. These guys made a mistake, and now they're paying for it. Let's read the article. The lead singer of punk rock band NoFX said insensitive comments made on stage in Las Vegas about 1 October victims have effectively banned the group from performing in the U.S. Fat Mike, who is also the bassist, wrote on Instagram, "I'm not supposed to talk about it, but because of the comments we made in Las Vegas, every NoFX show has been canceled in the U.S. I'm not going to read all that shit. Good, motherfucker. You fucked up, and now you got to own up to it. There's no amount of sorries. There's no amount of sorries that will take that away. And we do a lot of these jokes like, oh, too soon. Yeah, it's too soon. I'm not saying you can't make jokes about touchy subjects. I'm not saying you can't do that. But I'm saying if you do that in the hometown where 56 people were killed, or 58, whatever it is, a lot of fucking people were killed. If you make those jokes in that city, I think, motherfucker, you should be prepared for the fucking consequences. Sorry. And you say, oh, I said the wrong thing. Sorry. Oh, here. It tells you the exact quotes. Here's what he says. "We played a song about Muslims. We didn't get shot. Hooray." Okay, also in poor taste, but, you can sort of see the humor in that. I wouldn't be surprised if a fucking Muslim dude walked up on stage and punched that dude right in the fucking mouth. Why? Because you say shit, everything has a reaction, shit happens, motherfucker. "I guess you only get shot in Vegas if you're in a country band," one of the band members replied. "That sucked, but at least they were country fans and not punk rock fans. You were all thinking it. Did I offend somebody? I can't fucking believe it." Hey, did we just cancel your whole fucking career? I can't fucking believe it. Fuck you. That's what happens. Sorry. "I can't sleep. No one in my band can." Oh, sort of like the family members of victims of 1 October. You can't sleep? Oh shit. Maybe now we should start to make fun of you. "What we said in Vegas was shitty and insensitive. We're all embarrassed by our remarks." Yeah, good. You should be. "We decided to all get together and write an in-depth, sincere, honest apology." You know what? I used to have to do that when I was in fucking grade school. When I was in grade school, whenever you got in a fight, you either had to shake the dude's hand or write an apology. It's not fucking grade school. Nowadays, you do some dumb shit, you lose your fucking job, you lose your tour. If I go to work in the warehouse, or if I go to work at a security job, or if I go to work at a retail store and I say some dumb fucking shit like that, I'll lose my job. Guess what? Your job used to be playing music and you fucking got fired. Get the fuck out of here. Right? Is that right? Don Vito, "I was thinking about your Floor is Lava video due to recent events." Yeah, XXXTentacion was killed, and over a year ago I made a video of him getting knocked out, and I was making a joke about the guy getting knocked out, but now the guy's dead, and I don't know, I was really struggling with if I should make that video unvisible or whatever, unlisted. But then I'm thinking, dude, I didn't make that video to make fun of this guy dying. I made that video fucking years ago to make fun of a completely different event. Whatever. Maybe I'll make it unlisted for a little while. Maybe it is too soon, but I don't know. Whatever. What other news do we got? Rapper YG was sued for assault and robbery at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. I have not heard about this. A lawsuit was filed against popular rapper YG after a fan claimed he was beaten and robbed by him last month. Beaten and robbed? Doesn't this guy make a lot of money? Rapper YG, what the fuck's he gonna rob you for? Your fucking $13 Walmart watch? According to DMT, according to drug addicts, the fan said he spotted YG at the Cosmo. He approached him to ask for a picture. YG refused and began cursing at the fan. Okay, probably lost a lot of money. Don't ever ask me for a fucking picture when I lost a lot of money at a casino. The fan was then allegedly beaten by YG's entourage after he instructed them to get him. Get him. Get him. I'm trying to teach my dog Koopa how to do that shit. Then YG ripped off a gold chain with a diamond pendant from the fan's neck, according to TMZ. Okay, let's not get diamonds confused with cubics, right? The group allegedly fled the scene after the incident. He's suing the rapper for assault, battery, and theft, including a compensation of at least $250,000. $250,000. What am I, stupid? $250,000, motherfucker. Learn how to say numbers, idiot. In addition, he's also going after the Cosmopolitan for inadequate security. Okay. Here's what I would do. If that happened to me, I would do the exact same fucking thing this fan is doing. It's sad. It's a sad world we live in, But as a fucking celebrity, you kind of got to watch out for this shit. I hope YG gets off, but I also hope this guy gets a little bit of something for his troubles. Then again, what's the real story? Maybe the fan was talking shit and then he got beat up. In which case, if you're talking shit and then you get beat up, you're no longer allowed to play the victim. We see that all the time. It's happening a lot lately on Facebook with these women will get into a fight with a security guard or a man, and they'll be like, fuck you, blah, 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 fuck you, I'm gonna punch this man, do. And then the man, like, shoves the woman away, and then the woman goes, I was just raped, he just punched me in the heart and lungs, spinal fluid, broken neck is broken. And I always look at those and I say, okay, you probably shouldn't be hitting women. I get it, that's true. But women, if you get lightly shoved, can we stop the fucking pretending you are part of the World Cup? Can we stop the exaggerating any and all little injuries and then making up a bunch of fake shit that happened? Like, you got shoved a little bit. You probably deserve to get punched, but you got shoved, and then you just fucking do all this, oh my God, I've been beaten. You start making up these lies. If you started the shit, you can't be the victim. That's what I think. If you started the shit, you can't be the victim. If this guy was talking shit to YG and he got beat up and he got his chain snatched, hey, that's unfortunate. Guess what? You could have talked shit to any dude downtown or any dude on the strip, and the same fucking shit would happen, and you wouldn't get your $250,000. It wouldn't happen like that. I hope you make money. I always root for, like, the little guy, and if you did get beat up, good. I hope so. But, whatever. I hope it works out for you. Next, you guys always hear me all the time bitching and complaining and moaning about how hot it is in Las Vegas. Speaking of playing the victim, I'm great at playing the victim when it comes to skateboarding. I get so mentally, like, crazy when I'm out skating in the heat, and I can tell you guys verbatim what goes through my head. I'm skating in the heat, my camera fucking overheats, part of my camera grip is melting, and then I can't film anything. It's too hot. I can't breathe because the air is so fucking dry and thin. So I'm trying to breathe, and then my mind starts to go crazy, and I'm like, listen, no one on earth can do this. No one on earth can skate like this and maintain a YouTube channel, okay? And if they did, they need help. They either need a filmer, they need B, an editor, they need C, someone to upload, they need D, someone to run their online store, they need H, F, J, K, elemental P to do this, to pack the boxes, to do their inventory, to edit the videos, to upload the videos, to check each social media. I do everything by my fucking self, and then I become a victim. Whenever I get stressed out, I become like this whiny. I don't actually whine out loud. Sometimes I do when I'm playing Mario 64. But in my head, I become like the whiniest little bitch. And it's because of this. Paramedics warn of heat dangers as valley temperatures soar. Let's read. As temperatures skyrocket in the valley, so do the number of heat-related emergencies. We know, as soon as we get these summer months, the calls come rolling in. We'll go from 90s to triple digits, and of course, you know we have severe weather from now until Saturday. Oh, it was 112 yesterday. Last summer, between June and August, AMR transported more than 1,000 people to the hospital because of the heat. And every time I say it's hot, I get someone on Instagram saying, well, it's hotter where I live. No, the fuck it's not. Unless you live in Texas, or unless you live in fucking Arizona, or unless you live in Africa, it's not fucking hotter where you are. Ever. Okay, the 1,000 people is just transports. We respond to triple that amount of calls with no transports. 3,000 people. The place they respond to most, the Strip. Think about it. The Strip, there's misters. There's free water everywhere. When summer comes out, they give you free water. Also, whenever you're on the Strip, you're no more than 10 minutes away from air conditioning because all you have to do is walk to a casino. There's casinos literally everywhere. Even if you're in the middle of, like, they have these little bridges that go over the street. Even if you're in the middle of a crowded bridge, it's still going to take you at the most 10 minutes to get indoors. And still, 3,000 people between June and August have to go to the fucking hospital because it's so hot here. You have people visiting who are out having fun, drinking soda, drinking alcohol, and they're not used to this heat. In one of those typical calls, paramedics like Hunter first move the patient and then get them into an air-conditioned ambulance. They then checked vitals and if necessary, we'll hook the patient up to an IV and then move that patient to the hospital if need be. That sounds simple, but a lot of time in emergency situations, people don't want to move someone. Yeah, that's true. Here are some signs to look out for. Anyone feeling thirsty is already dehydrated. I'm thirsty right now. I'm inside of my air-conditioned house, but right now, my computer, just the computer, is 71 degrees on the inside. God damn it. If you're not sweating, we have an issue. We have a problem. If that is you, you are nearing heat stroke and could be moments away from being incapacitated. I've been there. I had heat stroke one of the first Flat Bar Fridays we did of summer. I came home and I fucking had the gnarliest diarrhea I've ever had. For a long time. I shit out more water than I think my body could have possibly had inside it. You can fry your brain, Schilling says. If your body gets to 104 degrees, your body starts killing tissue cells. So you might not die, but your body can go into permanent shock and you could become brain dead. Okay, you know what I did? I went out, I bought a lunchbox, I put ice cubes in the lunchbox, I put water in the lunchbox, and then every 5 or 10 tries, I get that shit, I pour it on myself. Okay, no more heat stroke for me, and then I go back to skating. Also, I stopped skating at 3 and 4 p.m. and started skating at 6 and 7 p.m. when the sun's going down. Still really hot, but dude, it's fucked. The best thing to do in this heat is wear light, loose clothing and a hat. They also recommend drinking at least a gallon of water a day. Where's my Stay Hydrated bot? God damn it. They have this thing on Twitch. I don't know who started it or where it comes from or anything, but there's this bot that just goes into channels and reminds streamers to to drink water. It's fucking great. It's pretty cool. That's all we have for the news today. I hope you guys enjoyed the news. We still have several topics to discuss. What should we go with? Where's my paper? Where's my notes, goddammit? Oh, Mario 64. I've been grinding Mario 64 for 7 months, trying to beat the game in under 18 minutes. And it should have happened long ago, but finally, after 7 months of grinding, if you guys don't watch my Twitch channel, have the people in the chat explain to you how crazy my life was when I was losing Mario. I couldn't think straight. I couldn't talk right. I would go from super happy to super sad to super happy. Oh, man. It was a fucking mess. I was losing my fucking mind. And I made a promise to myself that I would only play Mario for until the end of June. So I had 9 more days to play Mario. And finally, today, or actually 2 days ago, finally I did it. And it was after a 7-hour grind. I played Mario 64 for 6 hours. Then I took a break, ate some food, drank a coffee, and came back and started to play again. And within 1 hour, I beat the game in 17 minutes, 58 seconds. The video will be on YouTube probably by the time this video's on YouTube. Maybe not. Probably will go up Monday or Tuesday. But I was not even having fun playing the game. Cassidy says crazy is a fucking understatement. Yeah, I would go crazy. It was nuts. And I feel so much better now that it's done. And it wasn't even funny. Like, it wasn't funny. It wasn't having fun. There was no part of that experience that was enjoyable. But here's what the deal is. Whenever I make a goal for myself, whenever I do something challenging, much like skateboarding, I'm so obsessive about it. I was going to fucking sleep dreaming about Mario, dude. I've become so, like, focused on achieving a goal, and I finally fucking achieved it. So now, if you guys are enjoying your Twitch experience, feel free to hit that follow button, because now I'm going to be playing other games. By the way, someone donated $3. Chase Bands donated $3 25 minutes ago. Thank you, Chase. We don't have notifications set up on this computer yet because last week my hard drive died. But thank you, Chase Bands, for the $3. I always try to shout you guys out when you donate live on stream. Now, as far as my Twitch stream, if you guys like Twitch, if you guys want to continue hanging out, here's the deal. We're going to be playing a lot of different games. We're going to introduce a lot of new incentives to make your stream experience more fun and my stream experience more interesting. Because before, it was just me angry all the time. I'd be playing Mario and I'd be angry. And then once Mario was done, right around 2 a.m., I'd crack open a 211, drink some vodka, and then fucking try to chill out from the horrible experience I had with Mario. Now, you guys can come watch me stream on Twitch and have a positive experience with laughter and fun. Maybe I'll get my chick on stream. We'll do fucking, like, couples drinking game or something. And we can get Schwugs back on stream. Maybe try to get Richie back out of the house. Get Nick Stems over here. We can tell all kinds of great fight stories. Nick Stems got in a fight only a few months ago at the fucking, not at the same bar as me, but at the bar down the street. Bars, dude, just fucking, they're just like magnets for fighting. Or maybe we are. Maybe I am. Because there was more people at that bar today when we got in the fight. But the guy only chose me. You know what it is, dude? I think it's I look like a fucking easy target. The fucking the short white boy with glasses, fucking sitting there drinking his beer, trying not to make eye contact. I probably look like a free snack. Just a free appetizer. Gulp. And then motherfuckers forget. They forget that the glasses, they're not attached. I can take the glasses off. Motherfuckers forget about that shit. Anyways, so Mario 64 happened. I'm looking forward to doing a lot of more big things in the future for Twitch. So, Go Skate Day. As I'm filming this podcast, it is June 22nd. Go Skate Day was yesterday. You know what I didn't do? I didn't fucking look at a skateboard. I didn't even see a skateboard, not a single time. Actually, you know what I did? I got my hair cut, and I saw a guy skateboarding through the parking lot. That's what I did for Go Skate Day. I would have liked to have gone skateboarding, but I also think it's kind of lame. Not lame, but strange that it becomes like this big thing. Oh, everyone has to skate on Go Skate Day. First off, Doug Desautel says this all the time. Every day is Go Skate Day. If you're only skateboarding because you're acknowledging some made-up fucking holiday, then I feel like you're kind of a nerd. And you know who said that in those exact words yesterday? Was Asian John. I said, hey, you know today's Go Skate Day? And he goes, you're going to do that shit? And I was like, yeah, I'll probably jump on a board and do a no comply in the parking lot. And he goes, you're a fucking nerd, dude. That Go Skate Day shit's for nerds. What he thought I was talking about is in Las Vegas for the past few years. I don't know if it happened this year. I didn't see any news about it. For the past few years, all the skateboarders in the city, they go to the Strip. And they all meet up, you know, hundreds. At least 100. And then they skate from one part of the Strip, down the Strip, all the way to downtown. And it's like, I don't know, 4 miles. They skateboard for 4 miles, and they take up the entire street. And they fuck up traffic for everyone. And 2 years in a row, on the way there, this big mob of skateboarders, a bunch of stores got robbed. It was almost like, have you guys seen like riots when a sports team wins or loses and just all the windows get broken, all the buses get all fucked up, and all the little retail stores, everyone just runs in there and steals a bunch of shit and runs out and then continues skateboarding? That shit happened 2 years in a row. That's why I was looking forward to possibly seeing if that shit would be in the news. But we didn't see it in the news because it probably didn't happen. Here's what Asian John said, and I agree. Why the fuck don't we just do Go Skate Day at the fucking skate park? Or maybe do a big skate park tour. Maybe start at Craig Ranch Skate Park, then go to Bunker Skate Park, then go to MLK Skate Park, then go to JC Skate Park, then go to Desert Breeze, and at the last stop, everyone has a big old barbecue and we have fun. That sounds a lot more fun to me than skating 5 miles, possibly going to jail. First of all, nobody wants to skate 5 miles, dude. Especially not me. I'm old. My legs are going to get sore and tired. It's hot outside. I'm going to be all sweaty. Fuck that shit, dude. I'd rather just skate a couple of skate parks, barbecue with my friends. You know what? That's all it takes. Show up with a 24-pack, a PBR. Everyone goes, oh, there's Steve-O, holy, or Ninja. They would call me Ninja. All the skateboarders call me Ninja. There's Ninja. He brought beer for everybody. Oh, he's the coolest. He's the coolest YouTuber in the whole city of Las Vegas. He's the coolest YouTube skateboarder in all Las Vegas. And then they'd make a song about me. That would be my fantasy. I like that it got kind of like Elvis in there. It got Elvis, but I had a speech impediment. He's the coolest, oh, he's the coolest, oh. And then it's sort of like some sort of like religious prayer. He, Ninja Lifestyle is the coolest, oh. Who he like plays the Super Mario. He's the coolest skateboarder, brought a bunch of beer for down to age of kids. Oh, Super Mario Master, oh, Ninja Lifestyle. Take my bitch, take my bitch, take my bitch. Yeah. Oh, man, the brain damage has set in from the heat stroke. Oh, the heat stroke, what a Steven Ninja lifestyle has the best pizza in the world. So, those are my thoughts on Go Skate Day. What else do we want to talk about? Let's do trivia. I don't have any. You know what I do have is an Am Skater sticker, but I have a lot of Ninja Lifestyle stickers, and if you want the chance to win a free Ninja Lifestyle sticker mailed directly to your house, all you have to do is listen up and answer the trivia question. This one is fucking hilarious. Also, you have to be in the United States. No, you have to be in the United States, otherwise you don't get anything because fuck you. Now, tune in, get ready, everyone be quiet. Here is the trivia question. The winner gets a free Ninja Lifestyle sticker pack. Skateboarding was banned for 20 years because of the injuries it caused in what country? What country banned skateboarding for 20 years because of the injuries that were sustained from skateboarding? The UK, chase bans, that is incorrect. Singapore, that is incorrect. Also, some of these might be correct. I don't know. Lyocell says the UK is not a country. Well, you fooled me. Okay? This is not Jeopardy. We don't have to be right. We don't have to be correct about this shit. Russia, incorrect. Spain, incorrect. America, incorrect. Cassidy, goddammit, Cassidy is the winner. Cassidy is the winner of the Ninja Lifestyle sticker pack. In fact, she recently told me, she's one of our mods. Everybody give Cassidy a hell yeah. Not only for being correct, but also for being a great mod all the time. Cassidy, everybody give Cassidy a little round of applause here. But she is the winner, and she had just recently told me she was running low on Ninja Lifestyle stickers. So what a perfect timing we had right here. Clap, clap, hell yeah. Everybody gives her a hell yeah. She's the man. I hate when people say that shit. He's the man. Anyways, what made that funny is that the country's Norway is, if you guys type in Ninja Lifestyle Norway, there's a funny video, or at least I think it's funny, where I'm going on this big rant, and I'm like, oh, fuck this and fuck that. I don't even know where the fuck Norway is on a map. And then some kid sent me a video explaining to me where Norway was. And then I made a video response, like, acting stupid. You guys need to check it out. Maybe someone can link it. I know there's not a lot of links allowed on my chat, but that's just the way it goes. Anyways, podcast is coming to an end. Oh, we discussed some pretty good topics. We discussed fighting. We discussed Mario. We discussed the news. We discussed heat stroke. We discussed Go Skate Day. We discussed all types of interesting things. So that must mean I'm disgusting. You guys like that Eminem song? Na 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 na. I appreciate all of you guys for being here live. And if you're listening to this on iTunes or watching it later on YouTube, I also greatly appreciate you. Feel free to find me on Facebook. Type in Ninja Lifestyle. Have a chat. I also have a Discord. I'm going to type in the Discord link right now. Discord. If you guys ever need to come in there, I check Discord daily. I check Facebook twice a week. I check Instagram daily. By the way, guys, you don't have to leave just yet because we will be doing the post show if you're watching live. So stick around. We're going to have a great time. Again, I always thank you guys a bunch of times. I can't thank you guys enough for being here and supporting the podcast. Please tell a friend. Let somebody know that you listen to a great podcast. Maybe you have a friend who cleans pools for a living, and it's a boring job, right? So what do you want to do? You want to throw on your headphones? Maybe you have a friend who does landscaping. They're trimming trees. They're mowing lawns. They're doing, like, putting rocks, making rocks look nice and building little fences. You know what would make that job a little bit easier? A podcast. So they put on their headphones. You say, hey, I got this guy Ninja Lifestyle. He makes a pretty good podcast. And if you have an iPhone, it's free on iTunes. If you don't, you can find it on YouTube. Also, you can go to Podbean, P-O-D-Bean, podbean.com, and you can listen to it for free right there. I don't charge you guys to listen to the podcast. Maybe sometime in the future, we'll figure out some sort of incentive because I got to make more money, goddammit. Speaking of that, if you want to donate money, you can. You don't even have to donate money. We also accept Bitcoin. All you have to do is go to twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle, scroll to the bottom of the screen, and click-a-roo. Click it all. Just click your little fucking hearts out, god damn it. I guess that's it for me. Today we did a video with Israel. Tomorrow it's going to be Ninja Review, and it's pretty funny because, of course, I make fun of gay compliance and shit like that. And you guys can see the Mario. Oh, let me explain how the Mario thing is going to go. I didn't have face cam on when I was streaming, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit it like a Ninja Review, and I'm going to talk you guys through each strategy that I'm doing on Mario 64. That video will be coming out Monday or Tuesday, and that's all I got for you guys. Again, thank you for being here. Get ready for the post-show. Now let's play that goddamn intro again. God damn it, motherfucker, what? Oh, look at there goes a ninja. He's the best skateboarder. He brought all the beer. I'ma eat all the pizza.